Hey guys, I'm here today with a small set of tips that may help you make your Maple series more interesting. I'm making these tips because looking back on my series, I could have improved a lot more and make it look a lot better. So, let's get right to it, shall we? When you're making a long scene with a lot of dialogue, try not to keep the scene still on one area. Does that make sense? As an example, even moving the camera one direction slowly makes it a lot more appealing. Even little camera movements like this make it more interesting and less boring. If it's just still on one area, it doesn't really appeal to the eye and causes viewers to become bored. When making subtitles for your series, try not to make the subtitle bar bigger than it actually has to be. Your subtitle bar shouldn't take up 1/4 of your screen. For subtitles, try using a simple font and make the font small. The font shouldn't fill up the entire subtitle bar lengthwise, and make sure the font is small enough, but make sure that you can read it too. One thing I've noticed a lot in Maple series is that people either make their subtitles go way too fast or way too slow. After you finish putting your words or whatever, try reading it in your head to determine the pace. Obviously not everyone reads at the same pace, but at least you have an overall idea of the speed. Try not to make your storyline too cliche. And what I mean by that is, even though everyone usually gets their ideas from other series or animes or whatever, try to change it up a bit. You want to make sure your series stands out from everyone else's. Adding twists and turns in your storyline makes it a lot more interesting. Don't over-exaggerate on your dialogue. And what I mean by this is overusing swears or profanity.
Yo, I'll squash you like the little fucking bug you are.
I don't know, you get the idea though. Unless you're making a series where all the characters are ratchet as hell, swearing should only be used to display their current mood or emotion. I fucking love you, you bitch. Okay, moving on. I'm not trying to demoralize anyone or call anyone out, but if you can't animate a decent fight scene, it's probably not a good idea to make a fighting series. I know everyone loves making fighting series, but what's the point if you can't even animate it? Try to make episodes longer than 6 to 7 minutes. I mean, honestly, you see people uploading a video that's like 2 minutes long or shorter. You can't really call it an episode or a chapter unless you're planning to make a series that's 10 minutes long. Might as well just call it a short story. Try ending your episodes with a good cliffhanger. Leave the viewers wondering, what'll happen next? They'll want more. Stay dedicated to your series. If you really want to make a series, you have to follow through with it. Make all the scripts of all the episodes ahead of time, and don't make people wait too long for future episodes, or they'll end up forgetting about it. And the most important tip is don't let anyone rush you on your progress. Making your series should be made at your own pace, and you should be proud of the final result.